This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. You chose to hit play on this podcast today. Smart choice. Progressive loves to help people make smart choices. That's why they offer a tool called Auto Quote Explorer that allows you to compare your Progressive car insurance quote with rates from other companies. So you save time on the research and can enjoy savings when you choose the best rate for you. Give it a try after this episode at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Not available in all states or situations. Prices vary based on how you buy.
It's time to sleaze. Brought to you by McDonald's. Support local business owners and entrepreneurs in your neighborhood by visiting a nearby McDonald's today.
I was truly shocked by this, Barnes. Kevin O'Leary, that Kevin O'Leary, sharing what pushed him to jump into the world of acting.
What?
Yeah, acting in this new film, Marty Supreme.
He's gonna play a role, not himself?
I am shocked, yes.
You're in a new movie. You're playing Gwyneth Paltrow's husband.
Yep.
What made you want to take that leap?
That's a
Why are you all laughing?
What I think is important in life is to spend about 30% of your day outside of your comfort zone, doing something you've never done before that you think you can't do until you try it. I mean, I have never done scripted anything, and so when I saw that script, the telephone book, I had to memorize that thing and also act in it. And it was a fascinating journey. I'm so thankful to Josh, Safdie, the guy who did Uncut Gems, and Ronnie Brunstein, who wrote it. They came to me and said, look, we're looking for that real a-hole, and you're it.
That's unbelievable. I have a hard time with he's so stamped as that personality.
On Shark Tank, but I have to tell you, this is what makes so much sense. We've talked about this movie, Marty Supreme, with Gwyneth and Timothy Chalamet. They cast him because they were looking for someone to portray a jerk. And they're like, oh, yeah, he's the guy. That's coming out Christmas Day.
Is it believable for him to play Gwyneth Paltrow's husband?
That part. Maybe playing a jerk, but yeah, I'm a little suspect on that part.
I mean, that's so interesting.
Yeah, I'm with you there. I thought this was interesting. On the latest episode of Miss Spelling, that's that podcast with Tori Spelling, she recalled living in L.A. in a condo a few floors above Charlie Sheen when a friend asked her to help hide him. Yeah, let's hide him from federal authorities. She refused, and then he was later arrested in the building.
I stand in my laundry room, and Kevin comes in and says, T, I need to ask you a favor. And I was like, yeah, of course, anything. And he's like, can we hide Charlie?
No, I mean, absolutely.
Yeah, this is the question. And I had seen the news. I knew what was happening in the news, and this was bad news.
That feels like a crime.
An accomplice.
Yeah.
If I am hiding him, they're actively searching for him, like helicopters.
What?
If I were to hide him,
first of all, no.
So I said, "Are you kidding me?" I was like, "No, I'm not doing that."
I mean, that is the last place I would think to look, Tori Spelling's house for Charlie Sheen. But damn, what a weird spot.
He's been, he had that big interview with Joe Rogan. Talked about all sorts of stuff, but I was a victim to this. I think you were too. He talks about the origins of winning and also tiger blood.
And you know where the material came from, right? Those slogans and all that stuff?
No.
Was Brian Wilson.
From the Beach Boys?
No, the Brian Wilson pitcher for the Giants. The guy they called the Beard.
Oh.
Yeah. I was on the phone with him like a couple days before that, because Tony Todd and I were watching baseball highlights. And I was like, wow, this guy's a trip. Tony, get him on the phone, right? And the next day I'm on the phone with him. I think he was just trying to give me a pep talk. He was like, hey man, just know that guys like us, we're not like everybody else. We're different, man. We got tiger blood running through our veins. We got Adonis DNA. We got, we don't know how to lose, man, because we're always winning, right? So I hear all this, and he's probably thinking, cool, man, I just kind of inspired him, maybe just to get to the next moment, That stuff went in there, man, and it stayed on a loop.
That's crazy that one conversation birthed all of that madness.
I had no idea. And remember that winning, I went to one of those shows, and people loved it in the beginning, and then it turned ugly because it was like nothing was prepared. He got on stage and talked about nothing.
Yeah, that whole era was based on that one conversation.
How about this supergroup? Darius Rucker with Are you ready for this? Mike Mills from R.E.M. and the former drummer of the Black Crowes, Steve Gorman.
Man, that's going to sound interesting.
Yeah, they have a new song coming out October 31st, My Cologne, and I guess they're going to do a concert in November in Indianapolis. Darius said it feels great to be singing with a rock band again. It's like buddies getting together, but also getting to play with your idols.
That's going to be interesting. I can't wait to hear that. And while you're talking about concerts and these type of situations, why are we not getting a surprise Foo Fighters show? All of a sudden, all these places, DC got one. You had the San Francisco one first. Why aren't we getting it?
I'm holding out hope.
That would be so nice.
And I'm holding out hope for Oasis.
Well, that one, they've got to launch a bigger tour. They're all about the money.
Yeah. Well, let's stay on that rock trend because Billy Corgan has been really outspoken lately, and he was on Real Time with Bill Maher, really talking about fame.
I have $1 million when I'm 24 years old. By the time I'm 26 on MTV, Platinum Records, Saturday Night Live, cover Rolling Stone. I mean, I basically did, by my mid-20s, like most of the checklist.
All the boxes,
okay.
Yes.
And I never felt this sense of satisfaction about it. And I couldn't quite understand why, because everybody around me is like, this is incredible. And I was like, it is and it isn't. Okay, so to answer your question, the problem with all of it is it's transactional. Because no matter how many hit songs you write, it's always, what about the next one?
Yeah.
No matter how many records you sold, there's always somebody who's going to sell more records than you. No matter how good you are, there's always somebody telling you, writing online, that you're the worst thing that ever happened.
Very interesting, saying there is no Valhalla at the top of the rock. That is Billy Corgan with Bill Maher. That's your Celebrity Sleaze.
Hi, I'm Joe Saul-Sehy, host of the Stacking Benjamins podcast. Today, we're going to talk about what if you came across $50,000. What would you do?
Put it into a tax-advantaged retirement account.
The mortgage, that's what we do.
Make a down payment on a home.
Something nice.
Buying a vehicle.
A separate bucket for this addition that we're adding.
$50,000, I'll buy a new podcast.
You'll
partner.
buy new friends. And we're done. Thanks for playing, everybody. And we're out of here. Stacking Benjamins. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.